Oh god, I'm really exposing myself with this video. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be taking a couple of BuzzFeed quizzes because I would like to answer the age-old question, am I a theater kid? Now, if you know me, you might be thinking, Megan, duh, you're a theater kid. You are literally a theater major and you have done theater for years. Basically, this week I am doing dress rehearsals and opening a show that I've been working on for the past couple months, so I'm very busy and I have a lot of theater-related things going on. So I thought it would be a fun video this week to just take a couple of BuzzFeed quizzes and kind of dissect my inner theater kid. I even wore my Hamilton sweatshirt for this. Yeah, I saw Hamilton. So I have the BuzzFeed quiz pulled up on my phone, and the first one we're gonna do is, if you were ever a theater kid, this checklist is gonna feel like Hell Week. So funny. Basically, this isn't really a quiz, this is kind of like a checklist to see how much of a theater kid you are, and they have all the inside jokes on here. It's totally not cringy at all. Number 1, gone through Hell Week. Yes, I have gone through Hell Week. Many times. If you don't know what Hell Week is, it's basically the week I'm in right now. Dress rehearsals and tech rehearsals and kind of last minute changes and making sure everything is coming together and all aspects of it, and it's just, it's hell. It's Hell Week. Number 2, stuck gaffer's tape on your shirt to make a picture. No, I've not done that. Checked a cast list pinned to a school corkboard. I have unfortunately done that. It's traumatizing. I wouldn't recommend it for anybody. The next one just says thank you 5. Yes, I know that one. Played Zip Zap Zop. I have played Zip Zap Zop. I have played Freeze. These are just theater warm-up games. Warmed up with I'm alive, I'm aware, and I feel great. I have not warmed up with that. Gone to a rap party. I have done that. Gone out with the cast and crew to a restaurant after a performance. Sorry for all Denny's workers everywhere. You are troopers, and I'm truly sorry. Still had your stage makeup on when you go to said restaurant. Still had your stage makeup on and you were playing an older character, so you had painted on wrinkles. No, I don't think so. Been in a showmance. No. Sounds fun though, the drama. I've been around a showmance. Had friends over to watch the Tony Awards. No. I don't have that many friends. Owned a pair of character shoes. Yes. They're in my closet right now. Here's my proof. This is a character shoe. It's just a shoe that gets worn in theater. How else am I supposed to describe that? Been disappointed when you had no notes. Yes. Been disappointed when you did have notes. Also, yes, notes are terrifying. Notes is basically what happens after each rehearsal. The director or directors will have the cast sit down and they will go through all their notes that they took during the run-through or the rehearsal and be like, Megan, I really liked what you did during scene 1, good stuff. Or they'll say, Megan, during scene 2, you did this and it was not good. Make sure to change that. But they're usually nicer about it. Come up with a character name and backstory even though you had no lines. Yes. That's part of the process, okay? Owned way too many all-black outfits. No. Carried a giant ring of keys. No. Carried a giant ring of gaffer's tape. No. I obviously haven't done that much tech. Gotten annoyed with the actors for goofing off. No. I wasn't a techie. Gotten annoyed with the crew for being too serious. Possibly. Pulled a prank on a castmate or crewmate mid-performance. No. That's horrifying. My mom did, I'm pretty sure, though. Mom, leave your story in the comments down below. Done homework backstage by flashlight? No. Missed a cue in rehearsal because you were doing homework? No. Owned 1 or more white shirts with makeup stains on the collar? Probably. Gotten flowers from your parents after a show? Yes. Thanks, parents. Now show me my results. Okay, so I checked 15 out of 27 of these, and it says, you are most definitely a theater kid, even though you may have missed out on some of these experiences. Maybe you were only an actor and you never experienced the tech side, or vice versa. And that is true. I have mostly only been an actor. I mean, I've done like a little bit of tech, but nothing crazy. Like I was like a soundboard operator once. I have done like ushering and that sort of thing. Techs, we appreciate you. You do a lot. Okay, that was fun. So the next one I have is called, this may sound a little wicked, but we know what kind of theater kid you are based on the musical songs you love. So this is basically, I'll be choosing my favorite song from each musical, and then it'll tell me what type of theater kid I am. And I am so interested to hear what type of theater kid I am. So first, let's start off with a classic. Pick a song from Les Mis. And then there's only 4 options. Fun fact, I did Les Mis at my high school, and it was a fun time. I was in the ensemble, I was a lovely lady, and stuff, and it was a good time. So the options are I Dreamed a Dream, On My Own, One Day More, and Do You Hear the People Sing? And for me, it's between On My Own and One Day More because we stand Eponine, but because of my personal experience doing Les Mis, One Day More was like so much fun to perform in. It was like you just felt so cool singing that song, and it was one of those ones where you kind of just like everybody's on stage standing there belting it out, and it's very cool. So I'm gonna go One Day More. Now choose a song from a fan favorite. Hamilton. Hamilton? Every theater kid went through a Hamilton phase. Does mine resurface from time to time? Yes, it does. Is it my fault Lin-Manuel Miranda writes catchy songs? No, it's not. It's the same reason why I have We Don't Talk About Bruno stuck in my head constantly these days. So the options for this are Alexander Hamilton, Wait for It, You'll Be Back, and Satisfied. Oh, damn. Oh, okay. It's between Satisfied and Wait for It for me, and that's really hard. Satisfied is such a fun song to sing, but Wait for It is like means a lot to me. Like I connect to that song a lot, and I connect to that character a lot. I mean, his last name is Burr. I have to go Wait for It. I do, but that's a difficult choice. That's a Sophie's choice for me. Pick a song from West Side Story. I Feel Pretty, America, A Boy Like That, or Somewhere. I'm gonna go with America. I like to live in America. Just because that's a fun song. It's a fun dancey song. Dear Evan Hansen, Sincerely Me, Disappear, Good For You, Waving Through a Window. Definitely Sincerely Me. That song is such a bop, and also if you haven't heard the cover of it that was performed by Darren Criss and Grant Gustin, so freaking good. Yeah, I love that song. It's funny, it's fun to sing, like it's fun to rope your friends into singing it with you because there's different parts. We love a good song with parts. Next we have Can't Forget the Phantom of the Opera. The options are The Point of No Return, Think of Me, Wishing You Were Somehow Here Again, and The Phantom of the Opera. Don't know Phantom as well as most musicals. I'm gonna go with Think of Me. Now, something from Wicked. Wicked is one of my favorites for sure. I've seen it a couple of times, and although I love Dancing Through Life, Down at the Yardstick, like that song is so fun, but I have to go with the quintessential Defying Gravity, just because literally every time I've seen it, I cry. Like when somebody is talented enough to sing that song, it's just breathtaking. So I know it's kind of like the cliche answer, but I'm going to Defying Gravity. And last but not least, choose a song from the Book of Mormon. I've also seen the Book of Mormon, and it's so good and so funny. So the options are You and Me, But Mostly Me, I Believe, Hasadiga Ibawai, or Salta Lake City. I love Hasadiga Ibawai. It's a very funny song. I love singing I Believe, but I think I'm gonna go with You and Me, But Mostly Me, because I love singing that song, and that's another one again with like the parts, like roping somebody else in to sing the other part. So I'm gonna go with that. My result is I'm the talented one. I mean, are we surprised? It says, congrats, you're the talented one in your theater group, which means that whether you're doing a drama, comedy, or even a musical, you always steal the show. You get every lead and blow everyone away with your endless charm. Thank you, BuzzFeed. Thank you. I'm so glad somebody's finally recognizing my talent. I wish that were true. I really, really wish that were true. It's not, unfortunately. I don't get the leads. usually, especially if it's in a musical. But yeah, like, I guess we found out, guys, I'm the talented one. Okay, so there we go. Now we know a lot more about me as a theater kid. We really dissected that through BuzzFeed quizzes. I love taking BuzzFeed quizzes because they're so interesting. I would love to meet somebody that writes BuzzFeed quizzes and really just ask them how they come up with these things. If you enjoyed this video, I put out a new video every Monday, and I do a lot of various things. I'm not always just sitting here taking BuzzFeed quizzes. Leave a like, comment down below if you're a theater kid and if you could relate to any of these things or what your favorite musical is. And I will see you guys next week with another video. Have a good summer. Bye! Theater kid doesn't even sound like a word anymore, or 2 words. Doesn't sound like English anymore.